how's it going? So, I've been busy, as you guys know, and it's just that time of year. I'm always really busy, and I've been watching Prison Break a lot. Almost every day I get off work, I crack a beer, and I've been watching a few episodes of Prison Break. I just ran through the entire series in a week on Netflix. So, I'm kind of depressed, because it was an awesome show, and I want more. You know the feels, right? That kind of technology is great. I love being able to, whenever I'm around Wi-Fi or I don't mind using a bit of my data, I'll watch some Netflix and whatnot. But this video is going to be a little bit more about the stuff that I don't like with technology. Now, I already did a video just recently that you guys pretty much all remember, I'm sure, about how I despise too many gadgets and too much software taking over our lives. And I like to keep things simple. I went out of my way when I went to get a new stereo for the dashboard that it was not a damn touchscreen stereo, that it was something with knobs and clicky buttons, and I prefer that in so many ways. It's more responsive. You've got that human control. You're not waiting for software to do things for you. You're actually doing it with a mechanical switch.
Tech-savvy consumers are lining up today to be the first to purchase Sony's brand new stupid piece of shit that doesn't do the goddamn thing it's fucking supposed to.
It's being called the biggest fucking waste of your hard-earned money to come along in years. Sony's new stupid box thing hit the shelves at crowded malls and overpriced electronics stores around the country today.
It's got a whole bunch more memory and megapixels and whatnot than any of the other TV shit that I already have. I can't wait to get home and spend my whole fucking night trying to figure the goddamn thing out.
If you can somehow claw and bite your way through the impossible-to-open packaging, this stupid piece of shit offers a wide variety of frustrating as hell functions, including flashing random fucking words and numbers on its display screen, not coming with the fucking little doohickey thing it's supposed to, and being goddamned ass-backward as fuck. Sony spokesman Alan Compton said the company designed this sucking fucking goddamn thing to make everyone in the modern home want to tear their fucking eyeballs out.
We listened hard to what our customers said they wanted the most out of their own home entertainment system, and then we pumped out this impossible-to-use fucking piece of shit.
Now, one thing, like, you'll never see me do. I love doing modifying, and I love adding lights and solar panels, things like that. But you'll never see me put, like, touchscreen controls in here. I would never buy a motorhome that had all that sort of stuff in it, because what happens when it breaks, and it will break, or it's not responsive, or it needs an update or something like that. I prefer mechanical switches on and off for everything. Easy to fix, cheap to fix, the user can fix it, and it works. And that's just the way I am for everything. And you know, this motorhome is a 2004. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to scratch? Are you trying to scratch stuff? Okay. You just want attention. Because I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to you guys. This motorhome's too new. And even Dora, I was telling you guys, I did a few videos on that about how I thought that Dora was too new as well. I much prefer 70s and 80s vehicles. I prefer carburetors. I don't like fuel injection. I like things simple and fixable. And I think that you should be able to open the hood, and if you can't fix it, you should be able to know that you could call any backyard mechanic to fix it for you, at least, which you cannot do with newer vehicles. But one thing that really pisses me off, all right, power stuff when it's not needed. Like, I don't even like power windows, and because they always inevitably have a problem. And like my buddy's car right now, his Ford Escort or whatever it is, it has a problem with the passenger side power window, and it doesn't go all the way up, and you actually have to manually push the button with one hand and push up the glass with your other hand to get it to go all the way up. Like, and I've also had situations in the past where the motor just dies out on you and the window's down. Well, what are you gonna do? There's no manual way to do it. Now, I don't mind technology like that if there's a manual operation that can always be utilized, but unfortunately, it's not usually the way it goes. It either works or it doesn't. And this vehicle, fortunate enough, well, that's another thing. I hate when you turn off the key and then you can't put up your windows and you have to turn the key back on, right? That's a lot of vehicles have that. This one at least has a little bit, a little nicer. This one's got the, where when you turn the key off, the power locks and windows still work for about 5 minutes. However, here's the problem. I'm going to take you up to the cab. I know it's really dark, guys, but I don't have time to do videos during the day, so you're going to have to live with it. Here, I'll use my phone for a flashlight. The Ford puts the power controls right there, okay? The Ram van had them right up there on the pillar of the window. Now, they didn't make Ram van cutaway chassis for motorhomes, Class C motorhomes, after 1979, so I had no choice but to buy either a Ford or a Chevy. But the fact that they put the buttons right there, it might be nice as a driver, but when you own a cat, what happens when I turn off my engine? And every time I turn off the engine, the cat jumps along the side there. She unlocks my doors. And the door lock will always work. So it doesn't matter if it's 5 hours later. She hits that button, boom, my front doors are unlocked. The power windows as well. Once I was at a gas station and I heard the motor went down, the fucking window was going down. And the cat poked her head out while I was filling gas. Like this, I have to now disable this. And to be honest, I mean, I could build a little box that flips over the buttons or something, but I would rather, if I can find a way to do it affordably, take them out and put a manual window roller in here. Less problems, less tech, less problems. And that's just the way I always feel about this sort of thing. And those windows work right now. And when they stop working, I'm just going to get frustrated. Now, I also have a problem with more tech in here. Now, I love this motorhome, don't get me wrong. Every motorhome I've had has had its own challenges, and I like working through them and making things better for me. And I'm absolutely in love with this motorhome and the things I'm going to do to this. This summer, you guys are going to be blown away with what I have planned to do with this motorhome. But it's too new for me. 2004, it's like, ugh. I wish it was an 84 with the lower tech stuff in it. Another thing is the electric step. You guys have seen in videos before, when I open the door, the electric step comes out. You can turn it on and off, of course, but for the most part, it's a pain in the ass because every time you park near a curb, the step just hits the curb halfway and stops. So it's annoying. You got to keep remembering to turn that switch on and off. But I said the day I bought this, I remember saying it to the dealer. I said, that's a nice step, but as soon as it starts to screw up on me, I'm ripping it off. Sure enough, what happened 2 days ago, guys? The step was out. I was asleep. I woke up in the morning and I had to go to work and the step would not come back in. I don't know if the motor's fucked or what, but it makes some noise. I'm not even going to bother with it. I am going to tear it out and put a real manual pull-out step on here because it will never break. It's funny, we're talking about it right now and I can hear the little motor on it trying to work still. Like, I actually have to physically turn off the button because I just came in. I have to turn off the button so it stops trying to work on me. But what do you do, right? So I opened and closed the door about 25 times. I was hitting it with a hammer. I was doing it because I had to get that step in. I had no time to screw around. I had to get to work. And this is the same problem I've heard too from people who had slide outs in RVs and then they upgraded their RV and they got an RV without a slide out because of problems with the slide out. Granted, a lot of the newer ones do have a manual way of bringing the slide out in if something happens. But boy, you don't want to be stuck in that situation. And when the step is sticking out and it's a double step, it sticks out really far. I will hit cars as I'm driving. I will take out cyclists, which would be kind of funny, but you know what I mean? It's just like, I can't do anything about it. I'm helpless to a piece of software or a little motor or I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But if it was a manual step, I could just push it in. So that's definitely what I'm going to do with this vehicle is I'm going to try to make it as low tech at the same time as being high tech as I can. For example, solar panels and all my lighting is now LED and things like that. That I like. But I want to have mechanical switches to control it all. I don't want software controlling it. I don't want anything that can screw up and then I can't control anything. You know what I mean? So that's what's been going on with me. Other than that, I've just been working all the time and I haven't had time to do anything else. I have lots of stuff to do in here. I'm finally going to get rid of all this stuff. All the white with the diamond marks and all that, which I've been planning to get rid of since day one. I finally got rid of it on my valances. But there's lots more to do. I haven't used the Kimberly at all since pretty much the last video you saw weeks ago with me using it, because it's been too warm. I mean, it's been way above freezing. We're talking like even up into 14, 15 degrees on a couple days lately. So it's been really nice and warm. But I'm sure we'll get another cold snap before this winter's done, and I'll be able to use the wood stove a couple more times. Because I really like using it, but it's just too warm right now. If I turn it on, I'm just going to have all the windows open anyways. So, but yeah. That's about that, guys. I got a whole lot of emails from a lot of people off my contact form on my website, www.rv.life, and I am going to read some of them off in the next video for you guys because they're pretty awesome. So stay tuned for that. Keep on rocking the free world, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
Sony says they plan to release an upgraded 800-gigabyte version of this piece of shit by the end of the year, just when you figured out the goddamn remote control for this one. It never ends, this shit.